This would be the third or fourth time I've tried to make this video. So let's just kind of hope this one sticks and I'm happy with how it comes out. Hello and welcome back to the channel. It has been a long time and as always, I appreciate you stopping by to check out my videos. It's been a bit of a wild ride the last month or two. I've been traveling a bit for work and getting around, that is for sure. But that isn't to say I haven't been doing some exciting things. I've been, like I said, traveling for work. Weddings have been taking me all over the place this last season. Starting to chill out a little bit now that we're going into winter, and I'm back in my hoodie and comfy pajamas when I sleep. It got very cold very quickly. Honestly, I just want to jump on here and give a couple of updates on my life and work and where this year is kind of going. And it's taken a bit of an interesting shape. So this year I was pretty much planning on solely focusing on weddings, but I feel like now I have other plans and now I have bigger ideas, and that certainly involves weddings. Probably still 80 to 90% of work will end up being weddings. That's just what I do. That's what I enjoy. But the last few months, I've been given some pretty cool opportunities to work in more interesting events, and I have a few more events coming up, as well as some more fashion related stuff. So excitingly for me, I've never done it before, but this year I will be attending Sydney Fashion Week, which is exciting. I have no idea what to expect. I'm honestly planning to go and just be a sponge and just chat to everybody, learn as much as I can about how it works, and I don't know, if I get 5 good images out of a whole week of Fashion Week, then that is great for me and I'm stoked on that. It'll just be fun to hang out and meet people and see how it all goes down, make some connections. My card got full, so I had to switch it out. And anyway, where was I? So on top of this Countdown event, on top of Fashion Week, I will be shooting a wedding gala, which is an event for wedding photographers just like myself to go and hang out. It's like a red carpet event. I assume it's meant to be like a smaller scale version of like the Met Gala. I don't know how dressed up people are going to get. I don't know how fancy it's going to get, but I'm very excited to shoot it, as the brief that I got was referencing like Greg Williams' work, and if you know me personally, you'll know I am Greg Williams' #1 stan. I think he is the coolest guy and does the most interesting and fun work with events and celebrities and red carpet events. So to have that referenced and then be asked is a massive compliment. I have some plans for that already, including shooting with a 645 Fujifilm point and shoot, which has been talked about ad nauseum on YouTube. So I'm not going to go into that at all, but I'm very excited to try that out and get my creative hat on, if you're still in year 4. Yeah, all of these things are kind of coming up and have come up and come and gone, and it's been very exciting for me. Things just happen last minute. That is fashion, that is events, that is just the way it is. Things come up last minute and can be a little stressful at times, but that is, I don't know, it's part of the fun of it all. I guess coming up in the life of the channel, I have some videos in mind to do, including a film review of a new film stock that I've been using. Only a little bit. I've only put 3 rolls of this through. I bought 5, I got 3 done. Trying to use it in as many different circumstances as I can. I pushed 1 to 800, shot 1 at 400, we'll shoot 1 at 200, and just to see kind of where the sweet spot is and how it works, how it looks. I believe it's a Kodak Cinefilm, like Vision 3 or something, that's been rehoused for consumer use. So it's exciting to try something new, as well as it still be color film. I just looked at portrait prices and I'm done, bro. I'm not shooting portrait anymore. I'm not paying that $28 per roll. Dude. Anyway, this is Reflex Lab 400D, so it's 400, it's Portra 400 if you want, except cheaper and on the shelves, which is kind of everything you can ask for right now, is something that's on the shelf and not $30 a roll. That being said, I have already cucked myself shooting this film. I shot 1 at 400 speed and then 1 at 800 speed, and then my brain left the building and I put 2 unmarked rolls of film into my little bag And so now I don't know which one's which, and I'm going to try and work it out with the lab what to do to get the best results out of both without ruining one of them, essentially. So when that review comes out, it will be also in light of the fact that I'm an idiot. Another video that I want to make is, again, bringing up my boy, the Q2. I cannot express how good this thing has actually been. I have talked about it a little bit in the past about using it in tandem with like an M camera, and that's really cool, and the way you can use it like that. But just the sheer versatility and utility of this camera is amazing. I don't want to talk too much about it, but there's just a lot for me to say. I'm very excited. I'm still hyped on this since the day I got it. It has only given me more than I expected. I was hoping, I kind of just wanted a camera that was small and digital that I could take everywhere, that looks like a Leica, shoots like one, and whatever. But honestly, it has just given and given and given every single time I've needed it or used it. Just yesterday, I got a last minute call to come and hang out at an event, and I wasn't sure what sort of capacity I was going to be involved in. It was just pretty loose. They were like, hey, come by, we'd love to have you just to meet up and hang out and chat. And I ended up bringing only this because I didn't understand or didn't get enough in. And I ended up bringing only this because I didn't really have a great grasp on what sort of context I was going to be arriving in. And they were probably fine for me to just be there and not shoot anything. But I had this, I had half an SD card and half a battery for this, 2-hour event. And I was able to shoot some really cool images and really fun, different style images to other photographers there. There was 2 other photographers there, and they were shooting a bit more like runway style. And it was cool for me to have a point of differentiation that I could shoot, I could still shoot and still be part of the event and still get some great images for the client and for myself. And I have this to thank. Yesterday morning before I left the house, I did consider should I just pack the R5 just in case for an event, whatever? And I was like, no, I'm not sure what sort of thing I'm being brought into. And the sort of statement this says, the sort of statement this brings with me is, I'm not here to be super serious. I'm not here to be, how do I say this? When I bring the R5 somewhere, it says I'm working. But when I bring this, it could go either way. And that is really interesting. And that does not happen with a lot of cameras. I don't bring this somewhere and go, I'm working professionally, I'm completely zoned in, and I'm not just a casual visitor or something. It's like, I'm semi-serious. It puts me right down the middle of, I could lean into either lane and be fine. And that's just really interesting and something that I hadn't thought of and I hadn't experienced when I picked this up before. I have predominantly been using this to shoot street and shoot at weddings and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, it's a conversation for another video, but I'm very excited about it. I'm still gassed on this camera. It is the love of my life, right? Other than that, man, I don't know. This year's been good. I'm planning to visit Japan later this year. I would love to make a video out of that, make a video out of the trip there. Want to shoot a lot of black and white film there and just get around there. I went there in 2019. It was a different sort of holiday. I went with friends. We went to just have fun. This year I want to go with a real photo mind. I want to bring my street skills with me this time and shoot a lot on the street in Japan. I know Shibuya Crossing just goes off every single day without fail. And so I just want to be there. I'm very excited about it. There's so many things going on in my life that have made me very excited about shooting in Japan, and I just can't wait. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at the moment. It's exciting, lots of things happening, lots of work being done and coming through, lots of things to be keen about, and yeah, just in a good place right now. So as always, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and like and whatever you feel like doing on this video. I appreciate your time. I'd love to see you again soon.